Welcome to NBA The Jump. I'm Justino with Jack and Quentin, and today we're talking about NBA free agency, summer league, and all the NBA stuff going on this summer. Quentin, what do you think about the NBA free agency this offseason?
Well, I think it was quite eventful, obviously. First of all, with the trade for Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers to pair him with LeBron James. And then we get news later on about Kawhi and Paul George teaming up in LA, the other team in LA for the Los Angeles Clippers. But I think a very underrated team that did a really good job this free agency is the Utah Jazz. They obviously are building around Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert as that 1-2 punch, but they really struggled with perimeter shooting last year, and they went out and added two really good perimeter shooters in point guard Mike Conley from a trade from Memphis and forward Bogdan Bogdanovic in a free agent signing. I think they're going to be much improved, and I think that they're going to be, with the new acquisitions, I think they could be a top 3 team in the Western Conference.
Jack?
Well, right now, at this moment, I think the Clippers are the biggest winners in free agency. However, news just came in that Kawhi Leonard signed a 2-year deal with a third year being a player option, not the 4-year max contract. So he's eligible for free agency the same year Paul George is. That's pretty interesting. However, I think the Clippers will most likely be the 1 or 2 seed, and I think they probably won free agency along. The Brooklyn's up there. I'd say the Sixers definitely up there. They weren't able to keep Butler, but they were able to bring in a really nice piece in Al Horford, and they stole Josh Richardson from the Heat. And another team, I guess the Jazz, like you had said before, and the Pelicans are pretty big winners of the offseason as well.
Were there any teams, as we switch the topic, that did very good in picking up rookies for summer league? Like, was there anyone summer league that you saw that stood out a little?
Well, I personally think that the Memphis Grizzlies, even though John Morant is not going to play in summer league this year because of the surgery he had on his knee at close to the draft, I think they're really building a good young core. They had another first-round pick in Brandon Clark, who's had a very good start to the summer league. And you're going to pair Morant and Clark together with second-year player Jaren Jackson Jr. That is one of the best young cores in the NBA, and I think they did a very good job of drafting, and we'll see how they develop. But I think John Morant is going to be one of the top point guards in the NBA in a few years.
Jack?
And I think the Knicks have done a pretty mediocre job at the offseason, but someone that really stands out is Ignas Brzdeikis, who scored 30 points the other night. But really, what stands out is how he plays off the ball. And, obviously, I would say the best off-ball player in the NBA is Steph Curry. And he really was, he's a pretty good shooter. He's pretty solid from the perimeter. And he looked very fluid, running, off the ball. Kind of reminded me of like a J.J. Redick, but a bit bigger. And I like to see watching Taco Fall has been pretty fun. Seeing him with the Celtics, block shots, dunk on people with hardly any effort. It's been pretty cool to watch.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jump. I'm Justino with Quentin and Jack. See you next time.